So tell us, how are things looking ahead of the Beanie Man concert? What is going on in New York and the tri-state area right now?
Well, there's definitely a new vibe, a new energy. A lot of people are talking about the Beanie Man, especially during this last week of promotion. And I definitely have to give it up to George Cooks and the entire Jammys crew, because I think they've gone out way beyond any expectation to really help to promote the show. In fact, I can't remember a show in recent history that has seen this amount of promotion. And we're talking about not just in the local media, in terms of radio, print media, but on mainstream TV.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of activity. But what I really wanted to talk about is the unity that I'm now seeing in the dancehall fraternity, especially since Buju Banton made that unexpected visit to the to the Barclays Center during Vibes Cartel performance. And I mean, there's been a long ongoing feud, not publicly so much between Vibes Cartel and Buju Banton. And the fact that Buju left from where he was coming from, came to New York, to Brooklyn, and to show some support for Vibes Cartel, I think was a great step that he didn't have to make, but he took that step. And I'm looking on some of the folks who have reposted the Beanie Man flyer, information about Beanie Man show this Saturday. I'll just read you some of the names. Popcorn.
Yes.
He reposted the flyer. Bounty Killer, long-time nemesis of Beanie Man. They've performed together a number of times. He reposted the flyer. Vibes Cartel, and there's been ongoing discussions about who is actually the king of dancehall that may have kind of divided the dancehall fraternity in some sort of ways. He posted the Beanie Man flyer and encouraging people to buy tickets for the show this week. Fragga Benz, he reposted the flyer, encouraging people to support the Beanie Man show on Saturday. Platinum Kid Shaggy, he reposted the flyer. So I'm seeing a unity that I'm really, really happy about, because sometimes this whole King of Dancehall thing, I think it probably did more damage than anything to kind of divide the fraternity. So I'm seeing this unity that, you know, I'm really happy about what I'm seeing, and I would love to see more of it.
It is very, very encouraging. I mean, I'm looking at Ground Godzilla, Bounty Killer's post, where he says, "Me no inna the beanie thing because me a big man despite whatever." So, because a unity, we say, and we all want to see dancehall maintain its global presence worldwide. Let's keep the momentum going. Every arena, stadium or palladium should be full. So that's the kind of thing that he's talking about. That is so very nice to see Bounty Killer coming out and lending support. As you mentioned, Vibes Cartel reposted and many others. Beanie Man was very thankful. Also, he said thank you to Vibes Cartel in a post. Thank you, Bounty Killer, and all the others. Popcorn posted, people, wanna go support at King Beanie Man. A one dancehall. The culture is important. So these are the kinds of things that you're highlighting here this morning, Anthony. Good show of unity.
Absolutely. And we need to see a lot more of this happening. The division only breaks down the music. We need, the culture is more important than the individual artist. So what I'm seeing now is doing it for the culture, doing it for Jamaica, doing it for dancehall, because we've seen this new arena thing that has taken off, and we need the show to sell out. We need to see another huge turnout at the Barclays Center, so that it can only help to propel the music to new heights. So I'm really happy about that, and I thought it important enough to highlight that today, and I'm glad you gave me the opportunity to talk about that.
The buzz is on. I mean, as far as you know, tickets are, I mean, George Crooks has been maintaining that it's going to be full capacity. Are you getting a feeling that it will be a well-supported event?
I am feeling now a certain vibe. You know, sometimes it takes something extraordinary to build this type of vibe, and I feel that there's an energy There's a vibe. This is a big weekend for music, of course. On Saturday here, Beenie Man. Then, on Sunday, the action moved to the best of the best. So I'm happy about this new energy, and I think the show will be all right. And I'm just encouraging folks, come out, get your tickets early. Don't wait until Saturday. So go out and buy your tickets. And this is not a paid advertising. I'm just doing it because what I see is happening, the vibe on the street here, and the energy, the unity.
Yeah.
So I just thought it was
No,
important.
I really thank you for that. Before you go, Anthony, Vibes Cartel has posted his, so has Beenie Man and Asafa Powell. We're talking about the the G-Wagon. I haven't seen yours posted as yet.
Well, I have my Learjet parked up on the back.
You gone Learjet. All right.
Yeah.
All right,
You're at a
Anthony.
different level.
You're at a different level. I thank you for that. Have a good day, and thanks for touching bases, all right?
All right, you take care, man.
Have a good day.
One
Live
more
out
time.
of New York City. Foota Hype, good morning, sir.
Grand Rising. Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie the
Joe!
Oh, nah.
Foota, this could not happen without you, and your addition seemed to have lit a spark. I see on social media that you take this show very seriously. Your preparation is going well. Tell me about it.
Well, the main thing we can tell people is like, do not miss it, because Foota Hype is a show within the show. You understand what I say? Remember, you have Kevin Little, you have Lyrical, who are international artists outside of our genre. Them are mostly calypso, right?
Yes.
And then you have Christopher Martin, you have Louis Culture, you have the king himself, Beenie Man. But what people don't understand about these dancehall events now, because dancehall is so massive, because for years, Richie, I've been telling people that reggae and dancehall is the biggest music in the world. You understand? But we were being enclosed and bombarded and minimized by distribution and advertisement.
You're right.
Now, the people, them I realize, say, we have the biggest music for true. That's why you see them huge venue like UBS and Barclays and all of these places are full out. Like back to back, over and over. You understand?
Yeah.
So, a lot of lovers of dancehall tend to flock these shows. So, you end up, I have guests where you never bargain for. And this is Beenie Man. Remember, Beenie Man is one of the most massive international artists, so you know, say, an a normal thing around.
And a normal thing, brethren. So how is your preparation? You ready for them? You can't give any little clue, any little hint as to what you're going to deal with Saturday night, Foota. Tell me something, man.
All right, me by myself is prepared. Because you know, Foota Hype is a entertainment package by himself.
Right.
A lot of things come with Foota Hype performing. Me have a whole lot of things to talk about: social commentary, relationship, heartbreak, bond, music, everything, right? So, in addition to that, now I was instructed that I could invite my own guests in my performance.
Oh.
So, me have couple guests line up where I go be phenomenal. Big names. Me nah go with no one bus, try bus on the event. My guests, them are just people where I have hot song, big song. I'm talking in terms of artists. And I have a particular selector that I will be introducing to the event where people are going to just, you don't want me to see. Trust me.
All right.
So it's Foota Hype and friends opening the show for Beenie Man and friends.
All right. What was your thought before you go, Foota, on the posting of the flyer and the endorsements from Bounty, from Popcorn, from Vibes Cartel endorsing Beenie Man's event? Is that impressive to you?
It's massively impressive, and that's the kind of energy we need from our entertainment industry brothers. You understand what I'm saying? Because even recently, I think Bounty and Beanie has not been at 100% with each other. But to see the post and the respect, it's amazing. Also, you know, the fans them been a compare Vibes Cartel, Beenie Man, King this, King that, and to see him posted and Beenie Man saying respect and thank you. That's the kind of energy we need. You understand what I say?
Definitely.
Because dancehall is on this big platform. Because if you remember, just a couple months ago, before the cartel returning and the Bujubantan returning and the massive turnouts to these events, Afrobeat, everybody I talk about. We were not getting these venues. We were not getting the Madison Square Gardens, the Barclays, the UBS. We were not getting them to keep anything.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Buju come break the ice.
Yeah, and the trend is continuing, and we love it, and we hope that it continues for a while yet. I have 6 minutes to go on the show. This is the Richie B Morning Show. The great Foota Hype is on. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to introduce a true name, Sim Simma from Beanie Man, just like when you're doing it with 25,000 people in front of you. Foota Hype. Take it away.
Listen to me. You see that song, yeah? I feel the man them know so right now. And a normal thing, your girl is long time. But you see, you make your money now and you add your thing and your car clean and your car shine and the rim them and kick. And from a woman see your car, them want jump in your car. So just make sure you know if you drive out and all our vibes. You hear that UBS this Saturday. We are drive out the beaver.
Oh, big up yourself, Foota. Great vibes every time.
Big up Mr. Richie B.
Yes, I.